Welcome to Episode 3 of Where in the World, Season 2, the detailed showcase of cities and locations that have been visited in the Arcane Adventures campaign setting. For Season 2, we're following the story as it unfolds, and we'll see a new place each time it's first visited in-game. You might find some of these places out of this world. As always, in each episode, we'll have a map on screen that details the general location of the place we are talking about during that episode. Let's jump right in to Episode 3 of Season 2, Where in the World? Indigo. The gaseous giant of the system is the massive toxic atmosphere planet of Ulruwei, the sixth planet from the sun, Anaris. In the upper atmosphere of the planet, a number of rocky shards have been caught in orbit and likely sourced from asteroid collisions and moon formations long ago. One particular vertical spire has been colonized and industrialized by the Violet Shipyard Corporation, and this act ultimately led to the founding of the popular spaceport, Indigo. Indigo, being a play on words between the purple atmosphere of the planet Ulruwei and the Violet Corporation name, is the most populated spaceport of the Astral Sea and the Aelith Dominion, at just around 16,000 people. Most of the vessels and spell-jamming ships across the Astral Sea were designed and constructed by the Violet Shipyard Corporation. Indigo is mostly inhabited by giant astral hamsters, gifts, Shiams, astral elves, autonomes, Dawars, and Githyanki. Many of the people living on Indigo are working-class individuals, often mechanics and manufacturers. However, Indigo brings a surplus of trade in, especially from Brawl, that creates a thriving economy of various businesses and merchants in this spaceport. Due to the nature of the fragment of the rock that the spaceport is built upon, the city is designed in a vertical fashion, with each level anchored to the central rocky core and built upon the layers below it like scaffolding. There are a total of 31 levels of Indigo. The spaceport, however, is divided into three main sectors: the Pinnacle, which consists of levels 25 to 31, the Disk, which consists of levels 14 to 24, and Catecholamine, which is composed of levels 1 through 13. The Pinnacle, which sits the farthest away from the toxic atmosphere of the planet of Ulruwei, and is the gravitational highest point of the city, is home to the elite members of the Violet Shipyard Corporation and some of the wealthiest individuals across the Aelith Dominion. The Disk, which acquired its name from the large cog-like disk that sits in the midpoint of the rocky core, serves as a business and manufacturing district of the city. Most mechanics and craftsmen have their businesses and facilities located here, and all of the city's docking harbors are located on the exterior of the metal disk. The lower section of the rocky core is known as Catecholamine, and is home to the poorer class individuals. This portion of the rock actually dips into the toxic gas clouds of Ulruwei's upper atmosphere. So many people that live here may have much shorter lifespans. Catecholamine, which translates from an older Elvish scripts, means place of decay. At the position that Indigo sits at, it is vulnerable to incoming asteroids and debris that are pulled in by Ulruwei's strong gravitational field. To counter this, the Shipyard Corporation created a hyperzum shield, which is an electrical field that activates when an object of a certain speed or higher is moving in range of the port. The hyperzum shield is a revolutionary technology because it serves as some form of a shield generator and has been instrumental in keeping Indigo safe. The co-presidents of the Violet Shipyard Corporation, the Astral Elf Vincora Violet and the Shiam Sapias, manage the spaceport with a firm grasp on the economy and manufacturing output. Indigo is known by reputation for being a city of greed, in which agreements are only valid if the Violet Shipyard Corporation is getting a profit out of it. The spaceport retains fairly good relations with Brawl and decent relations with Plasma. Indigo despises Thrycris, however, as Thrycrian individuals often make regular raiding parties and attacks on trading caravans and outposts near the Midway Rim. Indigo controls most of the Midway Rim because its asteroid belt is rich in old fuel deposits and important metal ores that are crucial to shipbuilding. A number of major spell roads, or trading routes, connect Indigo to other major spaceports. The Midway Lane connects Indigo to Brawl, navigating through the Midway Rim, and is about 3 astronoms in length. The Front Swing is a curved spell road that connects Indigo to Plasma, and is about 5 astronoms in length. Lastly, the Tooth, which connects Indigo to the ruins of Starfell, as Starfell also has rare metal deposits and ruins that are good for construction, is about 3.5 astronoms in length. We hope you've enjoyed this closer look at Indigo and have found the details about it to your interest. The rocky spike of Indigo, home to a little bit of toxic gas, and the Violet Shipyard Corporation that produces most of the astral vessels in the astral sea, is a well-known spaceport for both its business and trade outlooks. But that's all for today's episode of Where in the World. We'll see you next time.